What's up, guys? Rob from JBS Gaming here, bringing an episode of Victoria 2 here in the lands of Gran Colombia. Last episode, we got involved in our big war against the UK, which is going pretty well. They're sieging up our stuff in Africa. They were sieging us up at home for a little bit, but we ultimately kicked those invaders out. Unfortunately, we did lose Hawaii to the US because it's his core, and I didn't feel like fighting him and the UK at the same time. But other than that, the war is going well. And yeah, we're just kind of chilling, carpet sieging up Spain. Wow, that's a lot of dudes. It's all conscripts, though, so they're going to fight like trash. Spain is getting carpet sieged for the second time in a few years. Our colonies in Africa are getting carpet sieged, but that doesn't ultimately matter that much. And yeah, I think we might end up tacking on Eastern Mali to this deal just because I wanted that when we were colonizing and we didn't get it. To Leon, okay. I don't think we'll have to go and invade the British Isles at any point. We shouldn't have to. Not if we just siege up this stuff. We're still getting the ticking war score from Galicia. We'll get the ticking war score from British Guiana once those sieges start finishing up. You can just wait. We don't need to send another army down there. Send everyone here, because then eventually we'll pick these guys up, and then we'll go land here. We might have to siege up Mali for the ticking war score. We'll see. In the meantime, let us fund some railroads. We still have a lot of money kicking around, even though we are at war. We're fully funding the army. We're fully funding the navy. And we're still making some decent bank, so. It's another Spanish army completely wiped out. Italy wants our alliance back. We will take it. That is fine. Yeah, they can siege up Africa all they want. Look, they have 14.8 defender occupation from Africa, but none of that is really that important. And besides, we can just go unsiege that stuff fairly easily. Did he just get rebel spawn? Okay, I guess we have to go kill his anarcho-liberals so they don't unsiege our stuff. Pro tactics by the AI. Just have rebels spawn. And Italy declared war on Austria. Italy... He's fighting Austria, who's allied to Russia. Let's see, if Russia joins that war, I'm not... Yeah, no, I'm not fighting... the Russian Empire, Italy. Like, you know, the Russians are being sieged by communists, so they might actually be busy. What do you want in this war? He wants to roll back. You know, I'm gonna say no to that right now, Italy. You didn't join my war, and you just expect me to join your war because reasons? How about siege? This is not part of Guyana, I don't believe. No, it's the Antilles, so we don't really got to worry about it. We'll leave this stack here to defend the home. But let's bring these guys over. And yeah, we might need to go. I really don't want to fight in Africa. Fighting in Africa kind of sucks. We might just go invade Britain. We'll see. Once we carpet siege up Spain and it's completely done being sieged. Once we full siege Spain, we'll go... Can you walk? You can. That is annoying. So we have to go kill... yeah, no. We want to go to the pole. Why not? We need to Pokemon go to the poles. We just want to kill those rebels before they wander over here. And start unsieging all the stuff that we took forever to siege. War is 60% in our favor. So take 10 infantry, which would put us like right under the limit. Do we want to do that, or do we want to just take our two things, save some infantry, and get into a great war? I think it's better if we just save the infantry for the Great War. I think ultimately in the long run, that would be more beneficial. You can get a lot more out of a Great War, so let's just see if we can force the peace out here. Maybe by going and blockading the UK. North German Federation declared war on France. Interesting. What is this war over? Oh, it's a great war. We would have been allied to them too. Germany wants Alsace-Lorraine. Man, phooey. We've been trying to get into a great war. Just has not happened. Phooey, I say. Alright, everybody can go up there. All pops gain militancy. No, I'd rather not do that. Hungary wants to move troops through me, that's fine. Alright, Spain is 100% a carpet sieged yet again. See how many folks can we get on these boats. All right, let's send our navies up to the channel. We'll get them together in the Bay of Biscay. And I will send them to the channel together. 63%, and he's still... He won't even give me 44 war score. Man. Being a real hard ass about this. I mean, we've destroyed a lot of his army, but he still has so many units. There's a naval battle going on. Brazil has rebels again? Seriously? Go get more troops. They're adding war goals on us? Sure, whatever you say, man. Acquire Yoruba states. No. Not even give me 44. Britain is being a real piss-sad pain in the ass about this war. We'll siege up some of Britain and maybe he'll change his tune. That event is very silly. Hey, would you like to gain infamy? No? Well, too bad. Let's start blockading his shit. There's a British army. The Battle of Canterbury. Bolivia wants our alliance back. Sure. Yeah, and we're going to outpace their war score because sieging up Britain is a lot more valuable than sieging up, you know, African colonies. Safety regulations. Can we get involved in this battle? I don't know how the game handles that. If we just stand there. No, we get involved because we're fighting the British. .67 war score. He'll give me Guyana. Okay, he's getting there. He will give me Galicia. So he is slowly starting to whittle down on how much he actually wants to be involved in war. Yeah, now that we're actually like invading the mainland, the British home isles, his war support is not going to be terribly high. Germany pieced out Switzerland for just Great War capitulations. We're at 70%. You have to want to give me this peace deal. Britain, why are you being such a stink nose about this? The US wants an alliance. Sure, buddy. He's going to London. I'll meet you there. Squish. You know, the thing is, if he forces us to get to 100% war score, he'll have to accept demands that we make that are valued up to 100%. So we could just add more stuff on. No, now he has ticking war score for Yoruba states. That's fine. We have 2 counts of ticking war score that will outpace his ticking war score. And we're sieging up Britain now, so... Oh, Britain. Whoa, that's a big army that just came out of nowhere. It's all conscripts probably, but still. Yeah, they're just farmers. Unfortunately, we're already maxed out on war score for battles that we can acquire. Wait for this siege to finish. And then we'll go squish that guy. Yeah, you can only get up to 50% war score for battles. Finally, peace. Do we want this peace offer, or do we want to add war goals? I think, quite frankly, we peace out and we save, because we only have 40 more years left in the game. So I think we just peace it out. And then save up this infamy and get ourselves in a great war. Yeah, World War II happened a little early this year in this game. Yeah, because I don't think there's... I mean, I would like to maybe add a war goal in Spain, but we don't have enough jingoism. For some reason, the only jingoism we have is against Britain. So, like, we could take a state from Britain. Actually, no, we can't. We'd be over the inflammate. We could take a place in the sun, and that would put us right at the inflammate. But I think we just take this peace deal, quite frankly. All right. Finally, that damn war is over. So we got to get all of our units out of places that they're not supposed to be in. So yeah, we have enough units at the home, I think. So this big army, we'll leave. Actually, we'll leave these guys. We'll leave some units in here. In case you get rebels. We have closed factories, probably in Galicia since we sieged it up. Yep. Open both of those back up. Those are getting expanded as we speak, which is good. Japan wants an alliance. Uruguay wants an alliance. You got it. Yep, all of our spherelings are offering us alliances. And hey, we have taken Galicia and the British Guiana. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together. So we will stick some of these units, I guess, back in Africa. Yeah. Actually, here, we will continue funding the army for a little bit and let these units recover their strength. Yeah, Germany and Britain are whomping on these guys. The UK wants Angola and Ghana. Germany wants Gelderland and Alsace-Lorraine. Whew. Why can't we get our units out of here, Britain? Do we have military access in France? I guess we could just walk our units over here while they're black flagged. I guess that's what's gonna have to be. We're gonna have to go pick them up in Galicia for some reason. Try again. Okay, there we go. Now this is working. Alright, I do want to end this episode soon, but I just want to get our armies kind of back in some semblance of an order here. So we'll leave like 33,000 troops here. We'll send like 80k to Africa. Like we'll send this stack to Africa. And you know what? Fund the Navy while we're at it. Let's just let... Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, Germany formed. Hey. So Germany got Alsace-Lorraine. He got Gelderland. Britain got East Angola, which is this state. And 5 times Great War capitulations. Germany exists. Would you like an alliance, big boy? He does not. too many alliances. It's alright. We have a couple great power allies ready. We're going to have Italy and Japan. Wow. We can keep a lot of units. Alright. Let's get our armies back in some sort of semblance of, like, you know, like rhyme or reason, you know? Hey, Cuba went independent. I'm gonna sphere you. I will absolutely take an alliance. Germany does want an alliance, okay. And I'm going to sphere him immediately, actually. Who's closed? Ecuador. Yeah, we're gonna keep everyone funded because we want to heal all this stuff before the next big war. The Navy was very important for us in this war, as you can see, so. And I guess these 88,000 boys, we can just send them home. The next big war is probably going to be... Oh, wow. He ate East Switzerland. Well, that's not very nice. The next big war might be, once again, against Spain. But the supply limit over here is, like, actually just terrible. So I don't want our armies sitting here. Yeah, we'll send these guys over here. Why not? Cuba. And then once that boat gets home, I think that'll end the episode here. It's been a long one, but we accomplished our goals. And in between episodes, I'll same parties in power. That's fine. Expand some naval bases. And in between episodes, I'll figure out what I want to build as far as like that other... Oh, wow. I might just let him fall and then just resphere him. I mean, it's just been so much of a pain in the neck trying to keep him alive that I don't know if it's worth it. Cuba. Yeah, if he falls, we'll have to resphere him, but it's not really a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I mean, we share a border with them. The only other person that shares a border with is France. And I doubt France really cares that much. All right, so let's see if these guys heal on the tick over. We're actually making money while we're funding all of our stuff. That's kind of crazy. Yep, 100%. Some of them are still a little damaged. That ship took a whomping. Reactionaries. Reactionaries are fine. We don't mind reactionaries here. Mongolia wants access. You got it. Trench systems. People want mill access. Sure, go ahead. Go kill yourself in a war. That doesn't involve me. maybe like another 2 months of funding. The Navy and everything should be healed. Yeah, they should be like almost full healed at the end of this month. All right, our army tech is up to date. Let's go ahead and get our industry tech up. I do want to keep the Navy tech up, make sure we're staying on top of that, but all right, we are fully healed. We do not need to fund anybody anymore. So that's going to wrap this episode up. We can drop taxes a lot on people. We'll drop taxes to like the lowest on the rich in the hopes that they build things. Yeah, okay. That's going to have to do with this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys again next time.